There are some very important updates in regards to the SEC activities against Kwon and TFL and what that could mean for Terra LUNC CLASSIC. There will be a whopper, so lock in and we should get into it. Not more than a day or two ago we had an ex-SEC legal counselor who truly joined into a Twitter space to offer her bits of knowledge on how this entire circumstance could work out, and she raises a truly valid statement. Anyone who benefits off the alleged extortion from Kwon and TFL, possibly they basically could need to offer back the not well-gotten gains. Thus everybody alright, how might that really affect us as Terra Classic financial backers? Well, we can shift focus over to another circumstance where there's another significant extortion circumstance. That would be the Bernie Madoff plot. Presently the Bernie Madoff circumstance was basically an enormous scope Ponzi plot where individuals had to take care of billions of dollars of poorly gotten gains, and this is where we need to begin a discussion of what this could mean for Terra Classic financial backers. Presently in this Bernie Madoff circumstance, what occurred from the Ponzi's that net failures were individuals who wound up losing cash from the Ponzi, and net champs were the people who really benefited. Presently what happened was the net champs were dependent upon purported clawbacks. This is basically where they are expected to offer back the cash that they really benefited. Thus, in addition to the fact that they lost cash that they assumed they had in their records, they needed to repay benefits they had removed throughout the long term. Thus these people basically got injured 2 times, first by Madoff and afterward the legal administrator who basically said, "Give me your benefits." There's one circumstance I need to feature here. There was a person who wound up getting Bernie Madoff generally $3 million to contribute for themselves, and they wind up requiring out 25 years of remunerations rising to 10% yearly, which implied that he took out more than he at first put in. Presently they wind up needing his benefits, and this chance placing him in the kin of people and organizations of the legal administrators are suing, asserting that they ought to have realized the profits were deceitful. This is significant as far as we're concerned to feature in light of the fact that the SEC in their cases against an amount TFL said that TFL until Kwon committed protections extortion, and that is this entire situation was basically intricate plan. What's more, I think the greatest danger of this possibly working out with badly gotten gains being recuperated by the SEC would be the profit pool. Presently the profit pool wound up basically being filled during the breakdown. Individuals are losing emotional measures of cash. That is the way the profit pool accepted its financing. Thus it seems like there may be point of reference here for the SEC to come after the profit pool and the profit disseminations that have been given out, saying that this cash really has a place with individuals who lost cash in the breakdown. It doesn't be guaranteed to have a place with the stackers, since this cash basically opened up to us from the alleged misrepresentation circumstance. Presently this obviously requirements to really go through prosecution, and we really want to go through the cycle here. In any case, I think this is a gamble that we should know about. Also, look, I get it. Individuals will be upset of me saying we could miss out on the profit pool. Also, assuming you folks really value me showing you the point of reference that has been set in this Bernie Madoff case and this degree of trustworthiness that you're simply not going to find elsewhere, I'd see the value in it in the event that you wouldn't see any problems, consider buying in down beneath. Named at first both Kwon and TFL, yet they additionally explicitly named the Luna token and UST as issues, as it's presumably worth us considering possibly getting some detachment from TFL and attempting to isolate ourselves and distance ourselves later on. That is actually everything we can do. The best anyone can hope for at this point is to look towards the future and get ready. We can plan and see what occurred previously. What could come at us from that? And afterward, how might we stay away from any further issues from here on out? What's more, this is where we could have to think about the detachment from TFL. Furthermore, I put out this survey a day or two ago and we have pretty much 100 votes at the present time, and it appears as though it's moderately close, yet there is somewhat more blessing going towards attempting to isolate from TFL and reduce most, if not all, connection with this potential extortion issue. See, this point of reference from the SEC, it sucks. It's dreadful, being good is not going. In any case, we must be straightforward with ourselves regarding how this objection and charges against TFL and Kwon could work out here. Furthermore, we must be ready for the potential gamble that the SEC truly does pursue clawbacks. It might be said of telling individuals if you benefited from the defeat from this misrepresentation that they're asserting at present, then, at that point, you want to return reserves in fact. That way we can repay those individuals who were hurt from the ruin. Thus ideally it doesn't play out like the Bernie Madoff circumstance where we need to return reserves and go through that entire wreck of situation. However, we genuinely must know that situation on the grounds that while it's not exceptionally considered normal, a ton of cases they will really pursue the organization, individuals responsible for the organization like Takina occurrence, yet they'll let the financial backers be. They'll say the financial backer didn't have anything to do with this. They're completely isolated from this. It's not their issue to worry about. In any case, in the situation in the Bernie Madoff situation, there is point of reference of them pursuing the financial backers to return any benefits. Presently, on the off chance that you didn't benefit, you're presumably fine. You don't actually need to stress over this. However, it's significant for individuals who are getting to things like the profit pool through marking. To know about this gamble, do you all got a steam out of this video? Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.